Everyone, and welcome to Bevins Bricks. And in today's video is going to be a quick, or I shouldn't say update, this is going to be my first city view. There isn't a lot to show, but because I'm always asked about my city display, I thought I would start trying to get some of the stuff on the table and start getting some things put together. So without further ado, if this is something that interests you, stick around because it's coming up. And without further ado, here is my start, anyway, of my new city display, my Lego city display in the Lego barn. Let me shut that train off. It's a little hard to hear me talk. What it is I wanted to get some roads laid out and some of my buildings actually on the table, my physical mocks and buildings. Let me go ahead and walk down this way a little bit. And what it is I know I've been getting asked a lot as to when am I going to do a city update, and they're dying to see my city. And as everybody that builds Lego cities know, they take time and tons of parts. So what I've started is I finally got the airport physically where it is going to stay. I've got some basic road plates out. I've got some of my buildings like my Zales in the back. You can see my skyscraper. It's another one of my little buildings, the convention center, and then over here is my train station. And now that I have a general idea, I actually have a better plan now for where I want to start focusing my attention and focusing what I want to do and build. Like along the railroad tracks here, as you can see, I have Pizza Hut. I still want to put in a McDonald's. I want to put in my Taco Bell. I want to get a gas station and a couple other fast food joints because everybody's a huge fan of fast food anyway. But again, the main point of doing all this is now it gives me kind of a jumping point and a starting point to start setting things up. Like I still need to put on the back wall here, I want to put up my old tapestries until I get around to actually painting. But another great thing about doing what I'm doing is it's going to give me an idea of how many parts, how many mills plates, and so on and so forth I'm going to have to make. And because I'm putting the road plates down, I just wanted to show you something as to how easy it'll be to convert my city over to the mills plate system once I start getting a better grasp on everything. I've already kind of made up this one here, but just to show you, that is an actual road plate. And all you do is you put your mills plate bricks on the edges, and then you take your snap built road, and you just set it on top of your existing road. And then I'll put tiles on top of that, and that'll be a mills plate for the future. So all these road plates will still be in use, will still get used in my city, because I know that's a question that a lot of people have. And again, with now me having a general layout and an idea for what I physically want to do, I feel a lot better in moving forward with wanting to do a lot more of the mills plate work and continuing ordering parts for that mills system. Now I just threw that power tower, distribution system tower on the table to give a reference of size of this table. And I want to kind of quickly discuss some of my plans. The first thing I want to say is this area over here is already, this area is going to be a train yard. But this right in here, what I'm looking at doing is putting in some type of factory. Even if it's just there, I would also like to have a factory possibly in this vicinity as well. This is going to be, this whole front area is what I'm going to be calling like my fast food and small shopping area section. I'm debating on these two areas here using the official Lego modular sets, and then for the rest of that area over there, and then this front area here, putting in some more, because I intend on building a lot more mocks like this Zales, and let me just scoot the camera down a little bit, and like my skyscraper over there, which I actually would really like to extend that building probably another 5 to 6 stories, because I want to have a whole bunch of variant heights to give me more depth and to give me a really unique skyline for my city. The airport is staying where it's at. And again, I'm probably just going to tile out the airfield just for now. Like I said, it's just to give me something to kind of fill in and start doing things. But the end goal here, after I get a lot of what you already see here starting to begin to get filled in, my end goal is starting from right there all the way that way and then coming out this way. I'm going to add another huge section of table, at least 8 to 10 feet out. And then I plan on, again, swinging over to this side. I plan on bringing that piece of table all the way over to here and then add another big piece all the way out. So this is just a very small portion of my huge future plans for my city in the Lego barn. And anyway, that is about all I have to share today. That took me all morning to get that entire table cleaned off and to actually get everything kind of laid out. And then, as you could see at the beginning of the video, I actually have a train set on it, and it's actually, I can run it around the table now as well. So I'm pretty excited with what progress I've got done today. I'm probably going to add in, I might even put in a few Mills plates just to kind of play around a little bit on the table. But again, I'm waiting on so many parts to arrive, and it's taking a lot longer for stuff to get here than I anticipated. But because of everything that's going on in the world right now, I do understand that. But again, that's all I have today to share for my Lego City update. I hope you guys enjoyed this particular episode. I've tried to give you a little something to look at anyway, and to give you some idea of my future plans. So as always, thank you for coming to Bevins Bricks. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share below. And we'll see you next time on Bevins Bricks.